Okay, this
Yeah,
is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. I'm with Edward Hardy, 2 times national champion, farmer. But it's been a while. It's been over a year since we spoke, Edward. How are you?
yeah, I'm good. Thanks to you.
Yeah, very good. We just had a laugh about you're very unique. You're literally on your tractor now. If you could spin it round, have a show it,
Yeah.
show the people.
It's a bit sunny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. And what have you been doing so far today?
Been combining so far today. So I was combining this morning, and then we stopped at 3 o'clock. Went did some sparring, and back combining again now.
Love that. I can imagine the promos in the future of you
Yeah,
combining and then yeah, something imaginative, something creative.
yeah, Bill, some good videos.
Because yeah, it seems like your career is going straight to strength from when we last spoke. Obviously, still City Gym. You don't train there, but I know you've sparred Sonny Edwards before.
Yeah,
Nico Rivas, who obviously coming off an unfortunate um fight at the weekend, which he couldn't really wasn't his fault. But first of all, what have you been up to for the people that haven't
so
seen since that?
we've been now. It's the off season for the amateurs, really. But luckily, I was in the nationals at the start of the year, and I won the Yorkshires, having 2 bouts in the Yorkshires, the unanimous decision, and then to stop the lad in the final. And then we went through we got a bye through the pre-quarters into the quarterfinals, where I boxed the GB number one seed in my weight, and I won every round and I beat him, but I got a cut just above my eye in the last round, and about 30 seconds left. So the ref waved it off, but we luckily, because it was the last round, they went to the judges' scorecards, and I won the bout. But with the semi-finals being the day after, the doctors wouldn't allow me to box the next day, so we had to withdraw.
How much did that mean to you though, going up against the
Yeah,
number one seed?
yeah, we knew it was the biggest fight. We treat every fight like the final, but we knew this one was the one that I had to win. And luckily, through that, beating the number one seed, we got. I've been put on the GB assessments,
Yeah.
so we're hopefully I've completed 2 assessments, and then we got an email the other week saying they'd like me to come back for the final stage. So I'm off there early September, and fingers crossed we'll get on to Team GB.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I remember you telling me your plans of this happening now. What's the assessment process like?
It's going well. It's good. It's tough, but it's good. We're training 2-3 times a day when we're there, and it's over about 3-4 days. And we stop at Sheffield next to the IS, and they really look after you, and it's a good setup there. So it's good. I've been enjoying it.
That's good. How often are you going down to Sheffield to do this?
Well, we've had 2 assessments. So 30 starts off, you get selected through either winning the nationals or beating the number one seed, and then you go through onto your first stage, which is 2 assessments. So I completed them 2, and then they either send you home or ask you to go on the next assessment. And luckily, we got an email and they've asked us to go on the next one. So we're off there in September.
Oh, nice. So when did you get that email? The good news?
About 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
So we're pleased. So we're just keeping fit, ready for that now.
And I can imagine being out on the tractor is all the more fun when you're chasing your dream and everything's paying off in the boxing world as well.
Yeah, that's it. It's good. It's living the dream.
So how did you get into this like tractor and boxing? Like how do those two worlds collide?
It's been a family farm since for a few generations now at home. So there's my granddad, me, and my dad all farm it together. And then my dad's always been into boxing, and since little I've always been watching boxing with him. And when I got to about 9-10 years old, I just said to him, "Can we go down to the boxing gym?" And we never left it. Kept going.
Yeah, now I can see obviously you've still got that cut above the right eye. When are you expecting to kind of get back out after that's healed?
Well, luckily the doctors, because we're in the middle of London, we didn't know what we were doing much, and luckily the doctor on the day was good. He glued it up and steri-stripped it, and then we could have got stitches, but we thought Saturday night in London, the A&E is going to be ram-packed. So we thought, well, wait. And then we went the day after to see the doctor, and he said he was happy with it. And luckily it's healed up well. They've said, we've been to the doctor since, and they've said it's healed up well because there's no bumps or anything, and it's all soft and just like scar tissue now. So hopefully it should be a bit stronger than normal. But just got to keep moving my head a bit more.
What's your goal then? Olympics?
Hopefully the Olympics, or see what happens on GB in the next 2-3 years, and then if it's looking like the Olympics, stay on and hopefully push for the Olympics. If not, to professional and see what we can do in that route.
Now, we spoke a moment ago about last time we met in Sheffield and you sparred Sonny. Obviously, Sonny looks like he's going to have a fight with Martinez. I just want to know, having been in the ring, not professionally, but with Sonny, how do you think he'll operate against another world-class top operator in Julio Cesar Martinez?
Yeah, well, I think he'll just operate to how he does, and he's world-class. He's number one in the world, and he'll just move and outbox him. But he can do everything. He can come forward if he wants, or he can box. He's been working on stuff, and he knows what he's doing, does Sonny.
Is he going to win that fight?
Oh, yeah, 100%. We're backing him anyway.
What other sparring have you been getting involved with?
Well, I've been sparring Jason Cunningham, and then the sparring I've just been doing today was against another lad who is on the GB assessments as well, at the weight above, Cody Smith. He's another three-time national champion. So that's always good sparring with him. We have to do some good rounds. And then I sparred Nico Leigh, who was at Steel City as well. That was some good sparring and things. So been getting some good rounds in, really. Yeah,
for sure. I just want to ask you about one more thing. Obviously, Conor Benn, Chris Eubank been announced yesterday. I just want to get your thoughts on that fight with the history behind it. And
yeah, it's got a lot of history about it. It'll be exciting. I know everyone's going to be watching it just because of the dad's history as well. Just to because they never had that third fight, did they? So it'll be interesting to see how the sons fare with it.
How about that AJ fight in 10 days now?
Yeah, he's not long now, is he? In Saudi Arabia, isn't he? Yeah, I think that AJ's got a lot. He's just got to go for it with him, I think, really, because that Usyk, he is brilliant boxer. So it'll be a good fight.
Who do you see winning the heavyweight fight, Edward?
Well, we want AJ to win, so he's British, but I think that Usyk, if he does what he did in the last fight, Usyk he'll beat him again. Yeah. I think. So cool. Hopefully AJ wins.
Yeah. Yeah, the Brits backing the Brits. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's been good to speak to you, mate. We'll have to do it again. Maybe we can
do it definitely
on a tractor. I need to start bringing it up. I've brought it up about 8 times now, but it's a unique selling point.
Yeah, but you haven't got that many backdrops when you're doing the interviews.
That's a beautiful backdrop, mate. What are you doing for the rest of the day? Like,
just carry on combining now, really. And try and get 1 or 2 more fields done and see how we get on.
Yeah, well,
it's nice weather's keeping us going.
For people who don't know, you actually had to come closer, drive the tractor closer to the house to get the Wi-Fi, so we could.
I don't have the internet left on my phone, so I've had to drive near the houses just to get a bit of Wi-Fi.
Love that. Love that. Good stuff, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, sir. I'll just say a shout out to the sponsors as well before I go. Farm Fitness, LG Landscaping and Gardening and Maintenance, Cinetic, and then Train Treat Repeat Sports Therapy for keeping me going between my bouts.